the moment you give away your power. Let me start with a truth most people never realize. People don't control you with their words. They control you with your reactions. And once you understand that, your entire life changes. Now let me show you a moment that proves this. A few months ago, I was standing in a grocery store line. A man in front of me was arguing with the cashier because his discount didn't apply. Tiny issue, small inconvenience. But inside him, a storm. His voice cracked. His hands trembled. His face turned red like he was fighting an enemy. Finally, the cashier apologized. But the man yelled, "You people never get anything right." The room froze. People stared. The tension felt thick enough to choke on. But here's the moment that rewired something in me. An old woman behind me whispered, "Imagine waking up every day that fragile. Fragile. Not angry. Not tough. Fragile. Because that's what uncontrolled reactions really are. Fragility. Pretending to be strength." And here's the uncomfortable truth. Anyone who can trigger you owns you. If a stranger, a coworker, or a family member can hijack your entire emotional state, then your peace doesn't belong to you. It belongs to them. So let me ask you directly, when was the last time someone controlled your mood with a single sentence? You know the moment, the sting, the heat in your chest, the internal explosion you tried to hide. But the Stoics knew something we've forgotten. It's not the insult that hurts you. It's the story you tell yourself about it. Today, I'm going to give you the Stoic method that makes your mind untouchable and turns emotional attacks into your advantage. This isn't advice. This is transformation. Let's begin. The hidden message. Behind every insult. Most people think, someone criticized me, I must have done something wrong. But no, attacks don't reveal your weakness. They reveal theirs. Epictetus said, men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them. Meaning, you're not reacting to reality, you're reacting to a story. And here's the real story behind most attacks. 1. The attacker feels insecure. Insults become emotional makeup, a mask covering their cracks. 2. The attacker feels envy. Your peace reminds them of their chaos. Your discipline reminds them of their laziness. People rarely hate you. They hate how you make them feel about themselves. 3. The attacker wants control. Some people feel powerful only when you react. If they can pull you into their drama, they win. Once you understand this, everything changes. The insult becomes information. The attacker becomes transparent. The threat becomes small. You stop being the target and become the observer. This is the first layer of Stoic power. Now, let's go deeper. The Stoic method. Reflect, deflect, reframe. This is emotional strategy. This is psychological precision. This is your armor. Step 1, reflect. The pause that breaks the pattern. Picture this. Someone throws a verbal punch. Your body ignites. Your ego prepares for war. But the Stoic does something unnatural, unexpected, revolutionary. He doesn't react. Not yet, not now, not until he chooses to. He pauses. 1 breath, 1 second, 1 conscious interruption of the emotional reflex. This is not silence. This is power. Because in that pause, you switch from emotion to awareness. You see the attacker, not the attack. You regain control of the frame. Everyone else reacts. The Stoic observes. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." Winning doesn't come from reacting fast. It comes from reacting wisely. React last. React deliberately. React like someone who cannot be manipulated. Step 2. Deflect. Questions that disarm the aggressor. This is your scalpel. Precise, controlled, deadly without raising your voice. The Stoic uses questions to shift power. Let me give you the ultra-viral versions. Example 1, the direct attack. Them. Your work is terrible. You. What specifically concerns you? Now your question forces clarity, and clarity exposes exaggeration. Example 2, the mocking jab. Them. Oh, here comes the genius. You. I'm sensing a strong emotion from you. What's behind it? Now the room sees their immaturity, not yours. Example 3, the vague accusation. Them. You never listen. You. Can you give me an example so I can understand better? Emotion evaporates under specifics. With questions, you're not fighting. You're shifting the psychological ground beneath their feet. This is emotional Aikido. Step 3, reframe. Turning the attack into air. Reframing is not escaping. It is choosing what the moment means. Them. I just want it done correctly. You. Got it. Thanks for the clarity. Them. I didn't mean anything by that insult. You. All good. Tone can be misunderstood. Smooth. Controlled. Unbothered. Seneca said, "No one can harm me without my consent." Reframing is withdrawing that consent permanently. The 3 reaction traps that make you weak. Even disciplined people fall into these. Trap 1, over-justifying. Explaining yourself too much screams insecurity. Trap 2, counter-attacking. You lose the high ground instantly. Trap 3, sarcasm. It feels sharp, but it exposes emotional wounds. Avoid these. Your real strength is in your restraint. The training plan that makes you unshakable. Week 1, practice the pause. 1 trigger, 1 breath, 0 reaction. Week 2, practice deflection. When attacked, ask, don't defend. Week 3, practice reframing. Treat every insult as neutral data. With time, people will notice. You're untouchable. You're composed. You're psychologically unavailable for manipulation. Calm becomes your aura, your presence, your identity. The birth of the unbreakable mind. The real enemy was never the person attacking you. It was the storm inside you, reacting too fast. Master that storm, and nothing can shake you. Life will throw small battles at you every day. Emails, co-workers, strangers, family, traffic. Most people fight emotionally and lose emotionally, but you will move through chaos with quiet dominance. Reflect, deflect, reframe. 3 steps, 1 unbreakable mind. And when your first instinct becomes silence, your second becomes clarity, and your third becomes a calm, knowing smile. You will have become someone the world cannot shake. If this opened something inside you, comment below. Which step will you master first? Reflect, deflect, or reframe? Your power begins right now.